some kind of oily, semi-viscous goo that smells like, oh, you know, like some kind of oily, semi-viscous goo. It's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Chris Evert Lloyd, blues guitarist and singer Robert Cray, and Stupid Human Tricks. Also, Dave in the Suit of Magnets, plus Paul Schaefer in the band. Now, a man who I feel personally deserves most of the credit for taking care of David Jacobson's things, David Letterman!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I feel good today. I feel pretty good. My voice is a little higher, and I feel great. You know what I did today? I went out, and first thing before I came to work, got a flu shot, and also got a new driver's license. And, you know, that's what I love about this city. You can get anything you need right on the streets of New York, because... Did you hear about this, Paul? The Islamic Jihad today has claimed responsibility for last night's Jets-Miami game. I thought that was... Let me get this straight. A guy from the CIA, he sells weapons to Israel. Israel then sells them to Iran. Iran gives the profits... No, Israel then gives the profits from the sale to Iran to the Contras. Now, this is an old episode of Mission Impossible, wasn't it, Paul?
Must have been what it was, yeah. An old episode of Mission Impossible.
Ooh, I think a lung has collapsed.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
Psychosomatic.
Maybe not. The National Broadcasting Company, for which we all work proudly and happily here, has a show on tonight called You Are the Jury. It's a dramatization of an actual murder trial where viewers can call up to vote whether the person is guilty or not guilty. NBC is also thinking of using this device for President Reagan's next press conference. Thank you.
Huh? This is the type of audience, they don't necessarily laugh. They just sit there and they say, that's funny. That's...
Let me see what we think of tonight's show. We have Stupid Human Tricks. That'll be interesting. We always enjoy having those. Chris Evert Lloyd is with us tonight, and also a fine guitarist. Is that right, guitarist?
Yeah, that's what he plays, yeah.
Robert Cray is here.
Yes,
Paul,
indeed.
say hello to, tell Robert, introduce him.
Yeah.
There he is over there. And also tonight we're going to do something extra dopey. We've had the suit of suet, we had the suit of Alka-Seltzer, we had the suit of dip, we had the suit of Velcro, we had the Velcro suit, we had other things. And tonight,
Sponges,
the suit of sponges, yeah, all of this nonsense. You just build a little dopey suit, and then something odd happens. Tonight we have a suit of magnets, and we're all. Let me just tell you, we're all kind of dreading this here in the studio. So, anything else, Paul? Okay, here's the jingle, folks. Listen for the jingle in a minute. That's right, it's Paul Schaefer. I don't know if I can go on. All that noise over here.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you very much. We're swinging over here. We're having a nice sort of a musical affair. Oh. Was that you?
I have a...
Holy cow.
This is my lung. I have a whistling lung. Oh, excuse me.
My goodness, I've never seen anything
Did you have
like
a nice evening?
I had a lovely time.
What are we doing first? Top 10. Do we have time to mention this special?
Yeah,
we're getting sick of mentioning this primetime special. Let me run over your Friday evening's viewing with you. We have a primetime film festival. Paul is on it, the band, Terry Garr, and many stars, too numerous to mention. Now, here's what you can watch Friday night. On CBS, you can watch Alabama Music Special. Music Group Alabama has a special.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, you can watch Dallas. 10 p.m., you can watch Falcon Crest, which I understand is on its last legs. Now on ABC you can watch something called, well, we won't get into that. Or you can watch 9 o'clock Starman. At 10 o'clock you can watch Tears of Joy, Tears of Sorrow. That's what I'll be watching. It's a collage of clips from movies, TVs, newsreels, and sporting events. That means it's a really cheap show. That's what that means. And then on NBC that Friday night you can watch The A-Team.
Yeah.
And right after The A-Team, you can watch Miami Vice. And the good thing about this issue, this episode of Miami Vice, it's a repeat. And after that, you can watch our second annual Holiday Film Festival. I'm so excited to follow Miami Vice, and not only that, but a repeat of a show that is maybe 3 or 4 years old. Excuse me.
That's what you call a lead-in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you
business,
talk about taking prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami Vice, a
Nonetheless,
rerun.
I think that a lot of people are going to watch our show.
Why is that?
It's just because it's cute, it's whimsical, it's not really saying anything heavy, it's just an hour of cute
Yeah, I know, but in order to watch our show, you also have to be not watching another show.
That is true, yes.
Yeah.
Logically speaking, yes, that would be true.
It's quiet and warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just the way it's going to be Friday night.
But the audience is
Huh?
saying, but the audience is sitting there saying that's,
Oh, that's funny. Maybe
yeah.
not. The audience is sitting there saying to themselves, how long would it take to get down to Hurley's? Okay, we got to get on with this, don't we? We ready?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
Tonight from the Home Office in Milwaukee, top 10 explanations for the Iranian arms deal. You know what it is? It's too hot in here again. That's the problem. Yeah. Top 10 explanations for the Iranian arms deal. Here we go. Number 10. Didn't know Ayatollah's sweater size opted for practical field weapons. Number 9. President thought trade was for Boston outfielder Tony Armast. Number 8. Disappointing profits from pro-Contra car wash. Number 7. Wanted Iran to beat point spread in the war with Iraq. Number 6. To make room for the 87 missiles, we're practically giving them away. Number 5. Reagan heard Iraqi morning DJs make a lot of Nancy jokes. Number 4. Read in Dr. Joyce Brothers' column that it's good to have a secret sometimes. Number 3. President disoriented after day-long cough syrup party. Number 2, to beef up the ratings on C-SPAN. And the number 1 explanation for the Iranian arms deal, idea of giving missiles to hostile nation looked good on paper. Okay, here we go.
You know, kids, with Thanksgiving just a few days away, our own piece-through dramatization players thought it appropriate to present a little play on the meaning of this special holiday they call the first Thanksgiving. Kids?
Turkey, cranberry sauce, yams, everything looks delicious.
And don't worry, Towser. There'll be plenty of leftovers for you, too. Yes, Thanksgiving certainly is a wonderful holiday.
But I don't understand, Dad. Why do we celebrate Thanksgiving?
Why, I haven't the slightest idea, Jimmy. If only there was someone here to tell us.
Hi, folks.
Wow, David Letterman and Indy 500 race car champ Bobby Rahal.
Yeah, right. You know, Bobby and I were at the Steckies across the interstate, and we couldn't help overhearing the conversation coming from your trailer. Now, it sounds to me like you folks are a little bit confused about the beginning of Thanksgiving. Is that right?
I'll say.
Yeah.
Does it have something to do with the moon?
What are you, nuts? You know, maybe the best way to show you about the beginning of Thanksgiving is to actually go back in time to that very first Thanksgiving. All right? Let's do that, shall we?
Wow, pilgrim hats. Dave, does it have something to do with pilgrims?
Well, it sure does. You know, the Pilgrims celebrated the first Thanksgiving more than 300 years ago.
They must have been happy to be in a new world where they could live and worship as they please.
Yeah, right, son, right. You know, I'm hungry from all this time travel. Let's eat.
Well, you know, that's a bit of a problem because the Pilgrims' food supply was woefully inadequate during that first year, and many of their number actually starved to death.
But I'm famished. And I feel dizzy, too.
Yeah, well, that could be smallpox or scurvy. Diseases like that killed over half the group that came over on the Mayflower.
This bitter cold, it's driving me mad.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go back to England, honey.
Oh, freedom of religion isn't worth the living in this hellhole.
Okay, fine. So you see, Jimmy, without the Pilgrims, the North American continent would remain a vast, unpopulated wilderness. What do you say we go back to the present day, 1986, okay? All right. Well, we're back.
But Mr. Letterman, where are my parents? I want to see my mom and dad.
Well, of course you do. Jimmy, what you have to understand here, and I'm sure that Bobby Rahal will back me up on this, what we've done is we've tampered with the fabric of time. Now, I can bring your parents back, but I warn you, they may not be the same parents that you knew and loved. You see, Jimmy, these are your parents. Okay. That was the piece through dramatization players. It's called The First Thanksgiving. And a special thanks to Larry Jacobson as Bobby Rahal, and of course Rex as Towser, the beloved family pet. Nice going, Rex. Thank you very much. Okay. We'll do a commercial, and then we'll be right back with more of the program. Oh, stupid human trick.
Yeah, what an investment. You know, Chris Evert Lloyd is here tonight. Robert Cray is with the band this evening. And a number later with the boys? Okay, what are you going to play?
Swinging chair.
A swing, what? Smoking gun. Also, what we're going to do now, stupid human tricks. And the suit of magnets. And I guess I have to start getting ready for this in a couple of minutes because the thing is so cumbersome and unwieldy that it takes quite a bit of time to get into it. And then what are we going to do? We're going to just throw metal things at me. It's the principle of magnetism. Huh? Yeah. Okay. And, of course, you've already seen the piece through dramatization players. Weren't they great? You enjoyed them, Paul?
Yeah.
I enjoy them. Yeah.
I enjoy them every year.
Okay. Stupid human tricks. People who have taught themselves peculiar little oddities, ways to amuse themselves, ways to win wagers in bars, that kind of thing. And they're here tonight. This is only a competition. This is not an exhibition. Or I don't know even what I'm talking about. Is there an Abby Jane Goodman here tonight? Hi, how are you? What'd you do to your finger? You all right?
Yeah, I got so excited when I was called to be on your show, I dropped a can of garbanzo beans on it and it broke.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you from, Abby?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles? What do you do for a living there?
I am a massage therapist.
Mm-hmm. And good.
You're so cute.
Oh, well, thank you. You're quite attractive yourself.
Thanks.
Yeah. And you have here a stupid trick you taught yourself to play. How, when, where?
It just runs in the family.
Uh-huh.
And I play various songs on various parts of my face.
On your face?
Yeah.
Play songs on your face? And what is tonight's offering?
The William Tell Overture.
Okay. And we should have some smelling salts standing by. Do you need any accompaniment from the band?
Oh, no, no.
Okay. Abby J. Goodman, ladies and gentlemen, performing the William Tell Overture on her face. Take it away, Abby.
I'm nervous.
Well, don't be. You'll be
Can I have a
fine.
kiss for good luck?
Sure.
Thanks. I can die now.
No, yeah, not now.
All right.
Okay, here we go. The William Tell Overture on her face.
There goes my reputation. Okay.
Yeah. My God. Yeah. Very nice. I'm worried about your finger. Abby J. Goodman and William Tell Evert on her face. Here you go. Yeah. Your family must be very proud of you.
This is for you.
Oh, great.
I'll make you one.
Thank you very much. Okay. Thanks, Abby.
Thanks, Dave.
Nice job.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Why did you have to put those in your nose? Couldn't you have done that with your mouth?
I'm an asthmatic.
Oh. Anton, be with us on these, will you? Is there a Greg Hosfeld? Mr. Hosfeld, come on out, sir. Greg. Hi, Greg. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good.
Hosfeld. I'm awfully sorry. Greg Hosfeld. Where are you from, Greg?
Sarasota, Florida.
And what do you do for a living down there?
I am a comedian, stand-up.
Good for you. You making any living? Any money at this?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Oh, good
Doing
for you.
pretty well.
And your trick tonight is what?
Well, I'm going to take this miniature Frisbee here and spin it above my face and hold it up with my breath.
Okay.
Just my breath.
All right. Would you like a drum roll, music, anything?
Drum roll would be good. And I'm probably going to have the mic up a little higher. And,
All right. We'll adjust the microphone.
Okay. And you may want to back up. This thing may go at any
Do you
minute.
want that other woman to come back and stick things in your nose? Would you? Okay. Did you say a drum roll? I'm sorry. I was palavering here and I lost my place. Okay. A drum roll. There you go. Greg Hosfeld. Whoa. Yeah. Very nice. Let's take a look at it again through the miracle of slow motion instant replay. This is great. This is what we're fighting for.
I think that was a record.
Nice job, Greg. Thank you for being with us. Good luck to you. Thank you, sir. Huh? Pretty good. Pretty good. Not a bad trick, eh, Paul?
Really impressive.
All right. Is there a Charles Marsh with us? Charles, are you back there? Come on out, sir. Hi, Charles.
Hi, dude.
Good to see you. How are you?
It's fine.
Where are you from, Charles?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Have a seat here, Charles. We have a couple of chairs for that purpose, I guess. What do you do for a living in Tulsa?
I'm a toll booth attendant at the Turner Turnpike.
How long have you been doing that?
Oh, about 12 years.
I see. And what is your little trick you're going to do for us tonight?
I'll yodel upside down.
You
I can do it right side up, too, but this is what...
You yodel upside down?
That's right.
So the fumes are getting to you?
Yeah, it may be.
All right, Charles, you have your guitar, so you really don't need any musical accompaniment. I'll just stand out of the way.
All righty.
All right, Charles Marsh, folks, is going to yodel upside down. I feel like Ted Mack all of a sudden.
Oh, boy.
Here we go, Charles Marsh. Gets pretty lonely in those booths, doesn't it? All right, Charles, nice job. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job, Charles. Thank you very much for being here. Say hello to the folks in Oklahoma. Well, oh yeah, take a look at it in, there it is, Charles Marsh, upside down and yodeling. He's yodeling. Okay, we're going to pause first. We have to do one of these. I'll take it over here because they don't pay me extra for doing these, so we have another device to take care of that, you see? Put it over here. This company, by the way, this Anheuser-Busch, $400 billion a year. There you go, right there. There you go.
And now, this from Michelob Light, the less filling beer with superb premium taste. You can have it all.
Paul, now listen to this. On ABC at 8 o'clock that Friday night, November 28th, here's what they're doing. Kingdom Chums. Stories from the Bible of love, courage, and joy, told in a magical new way for the whole family. See
Kingdom Chums.
That's what we should have been doing. See See, we should have been doing that.
That should be our lead-in, at least.
Well, yeah, we have this 4-year-old Miami Vice. So you want to be watching that. It's something to do with a drug deal here. It says a shady game show host played something, lead Crockett and Tubbs to an elusive cocaine dealer. So it's kind of a new story for the folks. Yeah, we're taking gas. Okay, my next guest is one of the great athletes. It's a good show, by the way. It's Paul, Jonathan Winters. Not that you're going to see it, of course. Terry Garr, Michael J. Fox. Who else is on that star-studded gala?
And the lovely
Chris Elliott, the lovely
Diane
Diane Sawyer. My next guest is, Thank you. My next guest is one of the great athletes. Is that too annoying when I do that?
Not too annoying.
Is it beginning to make you twitch at home? Are you saying to yourselves, get on with it? My next guest is one of the great athletes of our time. She has won more titles than any other player in tennis history. She has accumulated well over $7 million in career earnings, and she has played in listen to this, either the semifinals or finals of a Grand Slam tournament every year for half of her life. It's a pleasure to welcome Chris Evert Lloyd. Thank you so much for being here. Come right over here and have a seat. You look great. You look terrific. Thank you for being here. Is there an event in New York City? There's one going on now, isn't there? A tennis
there was
event.
one last week.
And who won that?
Someone new, Martina.
Oh, is there? Is she want to see?
Different.
It seems like. Don't you think there ought to be more of a seasonal representation of tennis tournaments than just every week we're having a tournament here? We'll have one in Milwaukee, then in New York, and then in Cleveland.
That's what we're doing.
Are you really? You're going to do that?
Well, actually, we're not. We don't have like 9 months on, 3 months off. I mean, now all of December we have off, but it's just really tough because you can't prevent the women from earning a living if they want to play every single week. That's their prerogative.
Yeah. But doesn't it tend to, I guess potentially could tend to water down the interest maybe a little?
Well, a lot of the players are burned out. I mean, you've seen that with a couple of the younger players. I mean, Tracy Austin or Andrew Yeager. You know, they played too much at too young of an age.
Yeah.
But I've just had 2 months off.
You had an injury, or you still have an injury. This is the first injury in your career that's kept you from playing, right? Now, what is the injury? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I've had minor injuries, you know, out for a week or 2 weeks, but this is the first one. It's my knee, my left knee.
What'd you do to it?
And, well, it's an irritation of the patella femur, which is, in layman's terms, underneath the kneecap. It's just, you know, really irritated. And
it's a bullet wound, isn't it? You're cleaning your gun at home. Just got back from a hunting trip.
Not quite.
Yeah, and it causes, the irritation causes the kneecap to grind on the joint improperly, right?
Right.
And there's little bone dust in there, isn't that true?
Right.
And the inflammation is just desperately painful.
It is.
So what are you doing for it?
Well, why do you know so much about this?
I could write you a prescription if you like. Because I think it's a very common knee injury. It has something to do with your quadricep muscles, doesn't it? I'd like to look at those too later if I could.
Fine.
So what have you been doing to rehabilitate it when you're coming back?
I am working out on Cybex machines, which, like you said, really strengthens the quad muscle. And if this quad muscle is really strong, it takes, you know, all the emphasis off the knee. And then just working with a lot of electrical stimulation on the kneecaps.
Now, how do they do that? Is it with
they're like suction, little round suction tubes, and you just put 4, and you know they cross.
But they don't go into your skin. They don't break the skin.
No, everything is outside the skin, and that takes 20 minutes. But
when they turn on the electricity.
Okay, give me about an hour.
See, they probably have it up too high if you're doing that. You know. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to do a commercial, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more. I thought maybe we had something else, but we don't. We're just going to talk, aren't we?
Okay,
all right. Well,
so.
yeah, no, we have plenty of stuff. We'll be right back.
tomorrow night on Late Night.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant guilty.
Gabe Pressman, ladies and gentlemen, Gabe Pressman. Welcome back to the show. Tomorrow on this program, Jack Parr will be here, Larry Miller, and Mike Schmidt from the Philadelphia Phillies will be with us tonight. Chris Evert Lloyd is here. Who else is on the big show, Kevin? Robert Cray with the band, and also this, of course, is because of the audition for that awful Broadway production of West Side Story. I'm running down to the theater immediately after the show. I want to be Tony. Anyway, this is for that stupid suit of magnets, which, you know, stay up for it, I guess. I'm in a terrible mood tonight. Nice to have you, though, here. So anyway, when are you going to be back playing again? Do you miss playing now?
No, I haven't missed it at all.
Really? So what does that say about things?
I don't know.
How many years have you been at the top of your game? Since you were like, what, 16?
I would say, I mean, every year, hopefully, you know, I've gotten a little bit better. I mean, I hope I haven't declined. But, I mean, I've been on the tour since I've been 18, so that's about 3 years. No. 13 years.
Yeah, now that must just, you must just be turned inside out about that. I mean, after a while, airports and hotels and different courts and this and that.
I don't mind. I love
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I love to travel. I mean, I feel like I'm a gypsy in a lot of ways. You know, I don't mind different hotels and because I know one day I'm not going to have it, you know, whether it's next year or 2 years or whatever.
But it's interesting now that you, not being able to play for the last couple of months, you haven't missed it. So do you wonder maybe if you're losing the edge that it takes to get in there and play competitive?
I mean, I think it can work both ways because, I mean, as a person, I'm happy that it's that way, that I don't have that need to go out there and compete. But on the other hand, if I'm going to play next year, I think I need that hunger.
Yeah. How much longer are you going to play, do you think, realistically? If you could have stepped back and assessed that, how much longer would it be?
It's so hard to look ahead. I mean, every year it gets tougher and tougher, I think, to recuperate after long matches.
Same is true with this show, you know.
You know, it's not easy.
No, I'm not a well man. Was there ever a time in your life early on that another sport appealed to you that you thought maybe you could excel in? Nothing at all?
I mean, I can't believe I'm in tennis. I mean, I don't see myself, you know, really as a great athlete anyway. You know, I think I just worked very, very hard.
Well, that's interesting that you won $7 million from playing tennis and made millions, untold millions from endorsements and so forth. And you've done all of that, and your own personal feeling is that you're not a great athlete? I mean, that's amazing. I mean, I mean,
I think I'm a good athlete. I think I've been very, you know, good mentally. But physically, there are a lot of great athletes.
It's out. It's back. It's on the newsstands. Every year we get the new calendar from, who puts this boy out? It's the 1987 Women of Tennis magazine, the calendar, rather, from Lipton, right? They're big tennis sponsors, isn't it?
Right.
And you're on the cover. Right. Now, aren't you the president of this organization, the Women of Tennis? Now, what does that mean? What do you do?
I run the board meetings.
Yeah, well, now, what are they like? People just whining about clean towels in the locker room and stuff?
No. No, I mean we have good meetings. I mean basically the women tennis players run the game.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to answer to a lot of people. We make all the decisions.
Ever had to bounce anybody out of a board meeting?
We've had to fire some people.
Yeah, but not just send somebody out of the room.
No.
All right. Who's this? I've not seen this woman before.
That's Susie Mascarin. She's American. We tried to get, you know, a lot of different countries, so.
So we enjoy the international flavor of the sport.
Flavor and see the girls in a different light.
Now, why do we want to see the girls in a different light?
Well, maybe some people would like to see the girls in a different light. I mean we're all Martina with her horse.
I'm going to be Tony. This is,
You have to read it.
Well, you don't know these women? You play with them every week of your life. You don't know who they are?
No,
this is, I've lost it. Anyway, it's on sale. You can go anywhere and buy it. It's like $18.
But
and it's an ideal gift for the holidays.
In defense of us, I mean, isn't it nice
no one's
to see us
attacking you.
Dressed up in normal clothes for a change? I mean, we're always sweating and we're always, you know, out there lunging for 4
Well, let me make a suggestion. I think this calendar is great, but if you're going to do one next year, I would like to see the players in action at the peak of their form out on the courts at various venues around the world, like, you know, the two-handed backhand, that kind of thing, the overhead smash. I want to see the adrenaline.
Why? You see that in the newspapers and in tennis magazines and on the TV. I mean, this is just a different type of thing, and it sells well. So I mean, I'm not defensive or anything.
Don't listen to me anyway. Okay, I won't. All right. Well, I hope your knee is much better. Come up to the office for some treatments later.
Thanks.
No, just some heat, just some moist heat. Now what? Now what? Chris, as always, a pleasure to see you. Nice to have you with us. You're a credit to the sport. We'll be back with the suit of magnets.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. This is the suit of magnets that I'm slipping into now, and in just a couple of seconds you'll be enjoying non-stop hilarity. Thank you very much. The suit is covered with 30 magnets, and each magnet... Are you with the show? Each magnet weighs 1.5 pounds. The total weight of the suit is about 43 pounds. The magnets were obtained from the Edmund Scientific Supply Company. That's Edmund Scientific Supply Company. I'll give you a second to jot that down if you'd like to build one of these at home. Huh? Do what? Oh, I'm putting on my shoes. Now, the fabric on which the magnets have been mounted is pigskin, suede, and cowhide. And I'm having dinner in the village in this later. All right, we're assembling the suit, and then we have some experiments. Paul, are you going to help with the experiments? All right. The other shoe. Will. And how are we doing on time? 5 minutes. The magnetizer, run for your lives! Oh, it's a little snug back there. All right. We have the other shoe. How long did it take us to build the suit?
1 week.
Could you do that again? 1 week to build the suit. All right. And you're wearing the sport version, aren't you, Bob?
That's it.
Okay. All right.
Gee, it reminds me of something Jim Morrison might be able to do if he were alive today. A commercial for you.
All right, how would that go, Paul?
The magnetizer.
That's right. Okay. Okay. All right. Just lace up the shoes and we're ready to go.
The magnetizer.
Jim Morrison doing a commercial for the magnetizer. All right. I'm covered with magnets, and who among us hasn't had that dream? Okay. Here we go. You all set? Oh, that's all right. That's close enough. It's only NBC. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Now we're putting on the gloves.
The magnetizer.
All right, let me have the other glove. Okay, one more glove, and we're just seconds away from television history.
The magnetizer.
Brother. Okay. All right, let's go this way now. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. It's okay. All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice job. Thanks, kids. All right, here we are now. I'm in... I feel like Chuck Yeager. I believe she'll go a little faster. Honest, I believe we could. Here we go. First of all, we're going to demonstrate the property of magnets that enables us to distort television pictures on your television monitor. And you just rub these magnets over the... Ooh, look at that. Oh, Paul, looky there. And I understand this actually permanently distorts this set, so don't do this at home. Oh, go ahead and do it at home. What do we care? Right away with this little demonstration, I feel we've paid for the suit of magnets, don't you? I mean, we don't even go any farther, and already you've enjoyed this so much with this little bit right here that...
So you're saying put on a huge black suit of these things and then ruin your TV set?
Whoa, wait a minute.
But don't do...
Here, you're going to have to get me out of there.
You can't do Joan Rivers with these things on.
Okay, there we go. But that was the amazing demonstration. The power, one application of the...
I'm going to take this out of here now.
Okay, thanks, Paul. What's next? Paul's going to throw silverware at me. This might be an easy way to clean up after Thanksgiving. Okay, Paul. A bucket of silverware. Here he goes. Yeah, I'm trying not to get on my head because that is, you know... And I think just a rough count, we have about 60 stuck out of about 1,000. So, all right, Paul, let's take this. Oh, I've done it again. I've done it again. I've arrested myself. How do you do?
I'm fine, thank you.
Let's have drinks later, okay? Okay. All right, what's next? Here we go. Oh, shopping. The perfect way to shop in New York City. Go into a store, walk up to a shelf. What do we have here? Kidney beans, chicken soup, anything you want. We're certainly getting to know a lot about our friend magnetism, aren't we? Okay. All right, now the giant refrigerator magnet. Here we go. We have the giant refrigerator. Oh, look, it's a General Electric product.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I just get up here. Do I need anybody to spot me on this? Anybody have any questions about the suit of magnets before I get up there? Because you won't be seeing it again.
No.
Here we go. A drum roll, Anton.
Hold it, wait a second here.
Wait a minute. How are we doing here on time?
There we go.
Fine.
Shopping list.
Dave, don't move body and driveway until... You bet it's a GE. Yes, the quality goes in before the name goes on. Now, all right. Now, will I stick to this or not? Well, what do you mean we'll see?
There we go.
Wait a minute, I haven't got enough. No, I'm not gonna stick. Oh! Okay.
Okay.
We maybe should have remeasured the inseam. Okay. All right, there it is. Goodness. The suit of magnets, it's wonder to behold. All right, kids. Gosh, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be right back with Robert Cray, ladies and gentlemen. Hi there. Welcome back to the show, folks. My next guest is a very impressive songwriter. I think this may catch on, by the way, this look here. This is a great way to pick up scrap iron, just roll through a field.